Hi everyone. So today I'm going to talk about me and walking and the benefits, and then something I found that's a problem as well. But first of all, the benefits. First of all, I used to ride the bike mostly, and then I would walk some. And I walked, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. Um, and I didn't do a lot of hills, and I was getting going very slow. And I sped up a little bit, but I'm still a fairly slow walker. But my time is improving and my strength is improving. But the big thing is that my stamina has gotten so much better because I'm so much more motivated to get it done because I want to get home. Obviously, sometimes it's like, oh, it's going to rain, I need to hurry. But I go into different cul-de-sacs and try to find the hills and start powering up them and all that. And I've noticed my legs have gotten much stronger. It's not as hard to get upstairs as it used to be. Not like I could still get upstairs, but I don't have to hold on to the railing so much now. My balance is better. I'll always have some equilibrium problems due to migraines, but it's much better. My oxygen levels are much higher. They're like 96, 97. They used to be down to 90, 91. And then when I started walking, I was like 92, 93. So that's improved. My mood is much improved. Look at the beautiful day. Sunshine improves mood. I will wear a hat when I get done with this video so I don't have, other issues with sunburned face and whatnot. But it's motivating. I walk much further. The other day I walked an hour and 21 minutes altogether. And it's like, what's my new record? I went back to, because my foot's been bothering me a little bit, for just a little bit of my exercise, I do over an hour anyway all day. During the day anyway. But for a walk, at least one of them. But I was doing this little, stationary bicycle just to have something in the morning to kind of, limber me up and whatnot. And now I can't be on the level 1. I have to be like 7, at least level 7, or it's like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything. And I can go faster. I can, there's a higher level of I don't know if they call it RPM. Anyway, the level at which intensity at which I'm, cycling is much more. It has really built my stamina up a lot better. Not that I have extremely great stamina, but it's much improved. It's, I'm out, talking with neighbors and, all of that. People actually notice because I walk usually twice a day in the morning and evening. Of course, I'll have to change as it gets cooler. I'll have to have longer walks in the middle of the day because it'll just be too cold in the morning and too cold at night. And it gets darker sooner and can't really walk after dinner because there's not enough street lights around here. If you notice, I'm out in the country. Anyway, so there are a few street lights, but not very many. And so those are some of the benefits that I found, that on top of, my weight loss has, for the most part, sped up. I am having an issue right at the moment. I kind of messed myself up with a cheat day that ended up being a very low calorie day, and then I fasted the next day, and it kind of started this little rebound thing, but I'll get past it. It's not a huge big deal. Plus, I'm having a problem with my foot and my leg swelling up now all the way up to my hip. But hey, I'm gonna walk smarter. I have a different pair of shoes on. Different pair of athletic shoes on, hoping that this pair is better for walking than my other pair was. This pair I always have to wear socks with. Nowadays, given the weather, I don't have a problem wearing socks. It's not as, it's not so hot and sweaty. I think it's about 80 today. It's really pretty. It's not humid or anything like that. There'll be lots of really nice 70s and there's even some 80-degree days in October, generally speaking. And usually we get our first snow in October. It can be September. It can be as late as November. But yeah, so it's just beautiful. I was in a bad mood the other day because my weight was going up a little, and it's a little rebound thing that I'm having. And I went and took a walk, and I felt much better after that. I mean, I still was like, what do I do? And called my health coach, but, or I guess he called me, but I texted him and said, can we talk, please? So we talked through what to do next, and you know, found something we thought I could do that would help, and figured out what some of the pitfalls of what I was doing was. And that's one of the advantages is instead of going, oh no, I think I will just fast for a week, which is ridiculous, but anyway, or I think I will eat a pint of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Yeah, no, bad idea. So, there's thoughts. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I worked very hard to get below a certain point, and I don't want to go back up to that. So, and I don't want to stall out my weight loss and have sorts of issues from overdoing fasting either. So, it's just, emotions. And so, yeah, it can be very helpful when you're frustrated. For me, anyway, I find it very helpful. So, those are some of things. If you're not already walking, if you live in an area where you can walk, it's fantastic. I have become like, I just have to do this. I have to get the walk in. And when I have to rest some and I'm not getting all of it in, it's like, oh, I kind of miss that. But then I don't miss having injury issues and whatnot. But whatever is going on, it's going to be, my health coach and I are going to, well, he's a personal trainer as well. We're going to talk about it, find out, if my gait's not good, or it's the shoes, or some of both, or any number of other things that are going on. We'll talk about it. But for today, I am finally past the point where I can't hardly walk and limbered up enough to be able to take somewhat of a walk. I'm not going to take it super major up the hills today, but I will try to get an hour in. And so now, yeah, so that's the issue. Is sometimes, you can have problems because you don't have the right shoes. Maybe I don't have the right form, gait, whatever. I don't know, but there's help and there are solutions, and it's not I will never walk again. No. I'm going to try to be smart about it the best I can, and that's it happens. But anyway, you guys have a great day, and like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.